Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com.
Hello everyone. How's my pre-release? It was great. It was great. I played two pre-releases, Friday night and Saturday afternoon. Really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, wait, where's my scarf? It's my opponent cold. That's weird. Actually, I had to. Hello, Mexico. Alright, got a super aggressive curve right here. One, then a two, and a kip. The reason why I'm not maximizing on Ember Cleave is exactly this reason. So if you're, see a lot of people asking me why don't you play more Ember Cleave? And I believe this to be the answer. So in case someone again points it out in the comments for future, I had the screenshot. All right, let's upload the deck list. Sorry, the deck is not uploaded there. So outcome deck, in there it is. Get it in. Mountain Fervent Champion. Hello, Fenzone. Good morning. Yeah, just opposed. Yeah, me too, Drooly. Me too. It's strange, but it is what it is. Alright, so playing with the Mountain Goat, I could have anything there. I think I'm still gonna go for a Sleet. I mean, I could have Shock, right? If there is Shock, no, I think I just can't. I think I just can't. I think I just can't go Steel Lance a Kip. Because they could just have a Shock there. And if they have a Shock, they just Time Walk me, so. Sultai mid-range. No, I don't do, I'm sorry. I haven't played too much. I know, I played the pre-release these last 2 days, so the decks that I've played are in the articles, the first part of the article. But if you've always been here, Doom, so you probably know the all the things that should be known at this point. All right, so let's place this. Let's keep it on to the. Let's keep it on to the Fervent Champion. Should be free. Yes, and then I'm gonna attack with both, and then I'm gonna submit and Swordmaster them. So it takes 7 this turn. It's a pretty good turn. I'm very interested to see how this deck performs in best of 3, because I'm pretty like we've played this deck in best of 1, and it was very good. Like this deck is super good in best of 1. I think it's super aggressive. Alright, Shock of the Knight of the Ebon Legion, then what? Hello, Pokemaster. And then Bone Crusher Giant, sure. So this thinking is a 3-3, but this is a 3-3 first striker. So maybe they had the Shock, I don't know. Maybe they just drew it, but I think overall it was a pretty good play. Okay, so the reason why this Ember Cleave is... Alright, it doesn't really matter right now. I'm just gonna go Steel Claw Lance, keep it for free. Shock myself, play this Mitten Swordmaster, and attack for 5. And this Mitten Swordmaster is a lifelink. Having a lifelink in games like this is pretty huge, because both of us are trying to just beat each other down, and whoever is lifelinker is pretty good. Next turn, my opponent has to be worried, because it is your Mystical Condition Champion. Hello, Ayor. If you thought of Rotting Grages are here, it's really good with Ember Cleave. It is very good with Ember Cleave. Although it's not a knight, and the deck has a lot of like knight payoff. I mean, not that many knight payoff, but it is somewhat knight payoffs. It takes Mitten Swordmaster, is super strong. It's like a card that I think like it's the only reason to go knight. I think like the Hero Precinct 1 knight, the 2/2 that makes humans. That's also another reason, but we're not white. But so I kind of want to just play only knight and running. Esper stocks were the wild card. I'd say no. I've played that deck. I really lost a lot. But then again, it was maybe me only. Expectations for new decks in 2020. Yeah, I think Alco decks might be the best decks, but I'm trying to see if like other decks can keep up. Yeah, the Lance as well. Sorry, I forgot about it. Yeah. Yeah, basically my whole board is just a mono knight payoff. If I had a non-knight card, it would be, I think, a much worse one. Alright, so opponent wants to take me down here. Did they just play Bone Crusher Giant? No, they pass. Alright, I have this Ember Cleave here, so I'm just gonna attack with all. Then I'm gonna just throw in the Embercleave and the opponent will die. The opponent will die like 100%. Like, there's no way they can save it from this. Like, I've had this card in sealed. Like, I did one arena sealed only, and I've had the Embercleave, and it was like out of win. Every time I drew Embercleave in sealed, it was over. I really hate cards like this in sealed, but this this is easily the best card in limited. I think Embercleave is the best limited card in the set. You have a great deck for me, Vinceone. Throw it here. If you would craft one deck for standard for this season, what it would be? I don't want to take that responsibility. Sorry, Samuel. It is, what if I tell you a bad deck? It's just, I don't know. I have a bunch of decks that I'm trying. It's just day 3, so I don't want to, lock you into a deck for the whole season. Garruk is the best limited card. I disagree. I've beat Garruk 2 times. Whereas Embercleave is not only kills the thing, it deals combat damage, uses trample and first strike. Unless you kill it, the game ends. Whereas Garruk, you can attack it. I had the rare, the what's called the XX Serpent, the Artifact Serpent, and that card is just kills Garruk on its own. Alright, so we don't have Lava Coil, looks like, in this sideboard. I don't want to have Duress. Cards that are bad are... You usually don't want to... I mean, you don't... The thing is that they have removal spells. You're like, I want to board out equipments because they 2-for-1 you. But at the end of the day, having equipment means that you're fine if they kill your creatures because you just have, like... We still have, like... a lot of creatures. So, there's no Chain Whirler, so you don't have to board out Fulmire Knight or Favorite Champion or Smith and Swordmaster. I think I'm going to just board out a couple of Midnight Reaper. Maybe I can board it out one Lance only because I'm boarding in 3 more interaction. And still going to be super efficient with my creatures. You're not feeling GB midrange since I have a lot of it. Yeah. So, Mule, I'm going to be played GB midrange earlier. My rare killed Garruk, so it's not good. I didn't say it's not good. I just say it's not the best. I'm not talking about it's good. Obviously, Garruk is good. What's the best free-to-play deck in a drain? I don't have an answer. Embercleave seems better on the draw. Is it? In what? In limited? In constructed? I mean, in constructed, I could see it being not the best. I think I'm gonna board bottom a land here. I'm playing against an aggro deck, so all my creatures are relevant. I think the only reason we can lose is the flooding. You know deck adventure with Lucky Glover? No, sorry, I don't know what Lucky Glover is. Hi Andrea, gonna play a sealed in my allergies tomorrow. Nice. I wanna come in Germany. No, I don't wanna come. Thank you, Freddy. Alright, so the 15th Street Dodger, and I'll play 1/1 Death Touch. It's not great, but it does the thing, which is like blocking. Mango, did you choose to make it impossible to cast your Lava Coil? I did. That was a mistake. Thank you, Eeyore, for pointing it out. Thanks for all your articles. Do you already know what will be the next one about? My article? Yeah, I wrote 2 articles. On Wednesday, I wrote like a 3,200 words article, and they split it in 2 because Channel Fireball article are smaller. So that's what happened. But alright, opponent has 2 removal spells. So I'm gonna just play this end of turn because that way my opponent will just unload this, probably just Shock and Phase and Lava Coil on these creatures, and then I'm gonna flash this. Ideally, you want to just cast this, but since yeah, that is. Tensors for red cards seems pretty rough. It is pretty rough, especially when you bottom it with your mulligan. Yeah, maybe we should work on that. Maybe you should work on that, Kai Bude. Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just built this deck. Again, this is like day 3, so obviously all the decks are on 2, and then we have to work on them. So playing some Dream Release on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I always have a lot of fun playing like with people and there, yeah. Just learning all my new cards, asking if I could come back. Like 2 times I attacked into creature that had reach, and I didn't know they had reach. One time was the Gargoyle that gains fly if you pay 3, and the other time is the 1/3 that pings. So watch for those, okay, guys? Watch for those. Alright, so we play the Black Lance Paragon end of turn. This way, we just, just play it around their light up the stage. Yeah, Mengucci versus Welsh My Scarf is a funny one, I agree. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the Midnight Reaper here, because I just used better my mana. I don't really want to go Lava Coil on this. That could have, like, Legion Warboss or the Giant. that are more worth it to kill. The artifact Lucky Glover, repeat the spell adventure. Lucky Glover, let's see what card it is. Lucky Glover. Kitty's combo is dead. It is. Let's see what Lucky Glover is. No, it doesn't exist. What's Lucky Glover? What's the proper name? Alright, opponent just played a Stimkin and passed. Fair enough. So they must have a removal spell for this and just block this, which I'm also fine with. I think I'm gonna just attack first, because if they have nothing of the if they have that, I'm just gonna go draw a card and then Death Touch, which makes this like a solid card. I think it's like this. The card is obviously not great or anything, but it's just a solid one drop in my opinion. Yeah, where's my scarf? It is a funny name. Alright, so the Team Street Dodger trades and then a shock will... No, okay, so they don't have a shock. That's good to know. I draw a card. It's another land, unfortunately. And now we have an option of going... yeah, killing that. I think I don't want to. I think I'm just gonna go draw a card, lose a life. And then I'll just play Foldmire Knight. Thank you, Autotapper, for tapping literally the only non... Porca puttana. How did the Autotapper tap like that? What do they have in mind? What do they have in mind? Lucky Clover. Whenever you cast an adventure or sorcery card, copy it. Oh, it's okay. It does seem pretty clunky. Like, cards like that can work if your opponent does nothing. If your opponent puts the pressure on you, that card could... I don't know, it depends. Alright, we could have had the 1/1 Death Touch to block this, but what do you want to do? Autotapper don't know the advantage across two sides. Yeah, it's not only that. Oh yeah, whatever. Robber of the Reaches. Would have been nice to have a full Mire Knight in play. Block this, draw a card. Alright. At least I have... Yeah, you don't have less card than me. I also draw these mono lands. Okay, so... I'm going to go Lava Coil on the Runaway Stimkin for sure. Then... I'm going to attack for 3 and gain 3 life with my Black Lens Paragon. Now I can't stop badly. Autotapper, you can't screw me. Yeah, also the Black Lens Paragon is another payoff for Older Knights. If you counter an adventure, will it still get the copy? Yes, because when you cast. Sam Black, in the Pro Points episode, goes, yeah, Doom. I listened to the Pro Points episode because I was on my train. Because to go to a pre-release, I had to take like an hour and 20 minutes train. So on the first time of the train, I went with the Bashpur podcast. On the second time on the train, I went with the Pro Points podcast. Very cool. Hi Mengucci, tonight I will play my pre-release. Do you like Esper stacks? Oh, Roberto Bonzi, nice. I'm not a fan of Esper stacks, but then again, it's just it's one of those moments where like a lot of people just try new decks and someone likes them, someone don't. All right, I made good old equipment here, which remember it keeps only with 1 if you keep on the Knight. So I'm gonna probably go on the Black Lens Paragon here, because the Paragon is a 5. Like it's basically like if they kill this, it's bad and everything, but if they don't kill this, then I got him for 5 damage. I think it's one of the situations where it doesn't really matter what you equip. Alright, I'm attacking with all. This doesn't have a first strike, so we can attack with a 1/1 Death Touch as well. I think it's a part of the resolution, the exile. I don't know. Maybe. If you countered, you don't get the creature for sure. Oh, no, we weren't talking about that. We were talking about the Lucky Clover. Lucky Clover copies the adventure. That was the question. Of course, if you counter the adventure, you don't get the creature, yes. Not only that, also, if you counter the... It's not a front one. If you fizzle the... Alright, 1 second, Andrea. Alright, so let's keep the Fervent Champion, so it's a 3/3 first strike. And I want to play land every turn because they have the Rubber of the Reaches. Which, Rubber of the Reaches being in the format means that you really have to make land drop every turn, so that you don't just bluff anything, so they just can't trigger this thing. I was saying, if you play your adventure, let's say you play Murderous Rider onto a creature, and then they fizzle the Murderous Rider, let's say, sacrificing in response, so they kill it in response, you can't cast the 2/3 anymore. It just goes in the graveyard. Yeah, and so on. I'm sure it's super cool and everything. It's just that right now I want to be very much proactive. Right now I want to just be down, and I think right now it's a moment where, you see, this is why I love this equipment in this matchup, because they just can't kill everything. Wait, yeah, are just dead on board. All right, that wasn't a very smart opponent. All right, GG. How does it feel to attack with your friend Javier? Nice. Yeah, when you're gonna, if I win the words, first I have to qualify for the words. It's a very hard event to qualify for. Top four MPL. It's not a joke. Yes, I'm doing TwitchCon. Codes valid only 20 hour. You redeem them. No. What's the code? The darkness. If you wanna tell us the code, I can put a adcom for everyone over here. Have you seen that? Yes, Mendinky. Go on my Twitter. You see exactly what I did. You can see that I posted on Twitter that I'm gonna be playing with his deck later after this stream. Yeah. The Innkeeper is definitely a cool one. Yes. All right. Thank you. The darkness. I'm gonna add this to like adcom code, and we have that. All right, this is a cool game. It was a close match, 2-1, and each and every one of us did the nuts. For you want to know a funny story today? I was needing an Embercleave for my deck, and if you know my wildcard situations, I have like 20,000 rares. I had like 50 rares and like only one mythic rare. So I opened like 10 packs and didn't open the Embercleave nor, and then I go like, all right, I have one more thousand. I have like 1,000 gold. I'm just gonna open one more pack, and I open the pack, and that's the Embercleave. Now, of course, this doesn't mean anything because it wasn't recorded. So everyone is San Tommaso these days, and you don't believe it, which is fine. But that happened. That was funny. How have you been liking Eld? Eld what? Elder Spell? Yeah. My opponent deck is very great. Very great. Stream of Luck next. Yeah. Oh, Eldraine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about it. Eld. Throne of Eldraine. How have you been liking it? In limited, it has been nice, but of course the pre-release is always like, it's always a good experience. Oh, I forgot to change the sideboard. In the pre-release is always a great experience, I think. But I'm not, I just have very few experience with the limited, but it seemed like good to me. I don't know, blue felt like kind of unplayable in the pre-release, but I'm not sure it's gonna be the same in draft. And the Mardu Knight's Collar, not the Mardu, just two combinations of each were like the dominant situation. You would trade down if you could. Yeah, if you don't have that many decks, you have more mythics than rares. But if you start crafting the whole set, you just have more mythics. You just have more rares because that, like, if you start opening like infinite packs and everything. One of the opponent pro is a 2-question beast. Nice. Yeah, I mean, a person on my pro release opened Brazen Borrower foil, the Royal Scion Expedition foil in the same pro release set. That was definitely the highest amount of luck that happened in my pre release. I'm gonna play Stormfist Crusader here. Yeah. I mean, I also played blue. Blue red. But I just felt that the power level of blue was, I don't know, was way close. I got the promo art for Mudra's Rider. Nice. I got. What did I open? I opened this like. I opened this. I still have to unpack from yesterday. I opened. Look at. Yeah. I opened this like very cool thing. It's a my promo. So apparently some of the promo pre-release were so I opened Once Upon a Time promo pre-release, but it doesn't have the stamp. It's without stamp. So like a couple of people had it in the first pre-release on Friday, and that's it. Like nobody else. Like only like 3 people opened the pre-release pack without without the stamp, and it was like weird. All right, first invention over there, sure. My opponent must be playing like some sweepers, so I'm just gonna go with Midnight Reaper here, and then just attack Narset, so that we can draw a card if they like Ritual of Sooth me. You saw your post in the yeah, that's strange, right? Any cards in the Journal Legacy playable? Didn't think about any. Mr. Mengucci, someone died on your bed. Yes. That is my bed sheet. Apparently, it's very cool, right? If the Crusader only drew. Oh wait, did I not draw because of Narset? Oh wow, I just realized it. So I didn't draw a card here. Only my opponent drew a card, right? That's super bad. That happened. So basically, this Trump-Frisk Crusader was a card advantage right now. Alright, that's bad. That's very bad. But we're just beating them down. Next turn I can go another Trump-Frisk Crusader, play land pass. If they go Ritual of Sooth, it's okay. It's okay, we're just gonna draw 4 cards, play this end of turn, and then kind of rebuild with, like, ideally, Fervent Champion, plus, like, Steel Claw lands, and etc. Alright, now I draw 2 cards. Nothing will stop me from doing that. So I'll play another of this, attack with all, pass the turn. I have to think about going for lethal at some point. They printed a lot of Menace in this set compared to the last set. Do you like the change? I mean, Menace is good in aggressive decks. It kind of continued this, like, everyone does its own thing, which is, like, not great in Magic because you love to interact. But aggressive decks doing their own thing is kind of cool because they force you to just have a removal spell instead of just blocking. Like, the fact that Questing Beast can't block the Stormfrisk Crusader and this, it can't block the Questing Beast, kind of means that the format is super fast. Alright, Enter God Eternal Skill on that. This game's Death Touch and Lifelink is not indestructible. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 1 card only. More Menace but less flying, it seems. Yeah, I can see that. Knife-ish keyword. It is. It's true. Menace. Yeah, I could easily see Menace being a... Okay, there it is. That was the card we were looking for. So, remember, opponents can't play any card during our turn because of Fires of Invention. So, if we have lethal, we have lethal. Alright? Which is going to be harder because they gain 4 life and they made a 4-4, but... Playing this card in the control deck is weird. It's very strange. How's my opponent using the mana here? Castle of Vantras, I guess? Having the first 600 Conceptual Myth Cranks. You think he can hold? I don't know. I don't know. It's always a very hard question to answer. Usually top 200 can be safe. Usually that's what I tell to everybody every season. But, you know, obviously I'm not no one to to say what's going to happen for sure. Also, a lot of people is playing Standard these days. A lot of people is playing Standard. Because, you know, it's very cool and use Standard. Ooh, I rack the stack. I think these days there's like way more. Oh wow, they passed the turn. I'm very tempted to just not do anything here. Because they have to play another card here. They just have to cast another card. Now, I'm just going to cast this regardless, but... They're just going to counter this, I'm pretty sure now. Or just going to play Flame Sweep. I'm very upset if that happens. Because if I just take priority... Yeah, I shouldn't just not do anything, because my opponent can't cast... My opponent now... They're going to Flame Sweep me. Oh wow, they don't. That's insane. Alright, so... Drawing a lot of cards here. 3 cards per turn. And do we have lethal? That's the question. So, if I play Fervent Champion... And Stormfrisk... Well, my hand's like the worst. And then Steel Claw lands on the Fervent Champion. That's 3. Then they block whatever this. So they take 3, 6, 10. They go to 4. Yeah, them getting 4 life there was huge. I think I still have to do it. I think I still have to like put pressure on my opponent here. So keep this for 0. Where do you want to keep this? I'll keep on this, and then I'm gonna pump the Black Lens Paragon, so my opponent doesn't really have good blocks. I guess they can just block this. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had drawn like another card other than only Stormfrisk Crusader. So I put my opponent down to 2 here. What do you think of the Cavalcade deck? I'm usually not a fan of aggressive decks, but that deck is like obviously a solid one. Alright, do we want to play more Stormfrisk Crusader? I don't think so. Alright. I'll put it on 5. Somehow a problem is counted? I don't know. Why did it cost the mana to keep the Fervent Champion? No, it's free, it's free. It says 1, but then when you touch the Fervent Champion, it's free. Alright, so they cast Liliana for free. Remember, everything is going to be free here. -4. Wow. Alright. Sacrifice 2 creatures. What do we sacrifice? The Fulmar Knight and the Black Lens Paragon, I think. These things are lethal here. Opponent trick, not a card. Think about the mono black aggro deck. It's good. It's good. It's just that I don't know. I don't know if these did. Whoa, double Liliana to get rid of my board. Okay, now I really, I could have just played one more of these and would have been great. It would have been lethal. Actually, I just didn't do that. It's always very hard to play around something like appropriate things. But all right, can I draw a haste creature? I mean, unfortunately, it's not gonna be lethal though. Oh yeah, you know why? Because I thought that this card was going to give +3/+3. That's why I thought it would now to 4. Miss for damage? Yeah, it's not a matter. Alright, Foldmire Knight. Okay, do we want to draw a card? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna cast double of these. And I'm not even sure that I want to cast this. Because I can cast this card for its adventure first next turn. It's going to be super hard now, I think. My opponent just has so many cards. What's the best deck to try yet? Yeah, I don't know, Peppa Steve. It's only the 3rd days, so let's stop asking question. What's the best deck, okay? And I just received that question like literally every 10 minutes, and if I know, I will be so happy to tell you, my friends. So happy, but I don't have the answer. All right, so that's the first spell. It's a Nicol Bolas. What else? Did remember they have fires? They have fires of what's it called? Fires of intervention. Oh wow! I kill my creatures again. What's the best deck, Andrea? What's your friend, Andre? Who's your friend that's playing? I'm so sorry for the people who plays in the MPL in 3 days. That's like so bad. Luckily, I play at the end of the month. But it'd be lethal since you lose 1 life in upkeep. What did you ask me, Otis? I know if it'd be lethal. I just played around something else. Played around Ritual of Sith. I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit, so if you subscribe, you hear your voice. Thank you, Mr. Rattlesnake92 for your subscription. I hope you're having a good one. We are not having a great one because our opponent is drawing a lot of cards and playing a lot of good planeswalkers, although they're on 5, and I feel like I can just draw Fervent Champion into something good, and that will be the game. Although it doesn't feel like that right now. I have the castle. Though, but thank you for the subscription, and let's continue beating down with our equipment, Knights deck. This deck, it's GG. Alright, nice sentence, thank you, Kronos. This guy likes to cast double Planeswalker each turn, I agree. Opponent likes to cast a lot of Planeswalkers. What do you think about the Grixis Fires deck? I don't like, usually, that kind of decks. Feels like your Crusader drew them too much. I mean, the idea of Crusader is that it deals them damage and it attacks them a lot. That's the idea. We also drew, a lot of lands, and that made our aggressive side slightly weaker. Embercleave could be lethal. That's true, Deft. That's why I'm not giving up yet, because Embercleave could be lethal. Is giving the equipment on the Vampire a good decision? The reason why is exactly for this reason, because if they have a sweeper that's like 2 or 3, like this Chandra -3, the Knight is higher toughness, so it survives more. Alright, come on, Fervor Champion into Embercleave. I think I can do that. No, I can't. Yes, Fervor Champion into... No, only Fervor Champion. Fervor Champion is a good start. Alright, pass the turn, please, opponent. Yeah, Castle Vantress in a deck with fires is a good addition, of course. There's a new Jund Oven list going around. Yes, I'll let it going around though. Alright, they just give me an emblem, sure. I draw Fulmire Knight. Alright, I'm gonna draw off of it. And I draw Fervent Champion, okay. So I'll play the Fervent Champion. I'll keep it for free. Okay, then cast this, or do I want to draw a card with the castle? Alright, do I want to kill some Planeswalker, or do we want to just attack them? I think I'm going to attack face here. I know, again, I'm probably losing, but I can just top deck another one of this card in a situation like this. I think I'm not gonna play the Fulmire Knight. I'm just gonna draw a card off of cast on the turn. Hello, 3C. What do you think of this deck? I've climbed from Bronze to Mythic. Merda. Blue-green. Yeah, that's a tier 1 deck of the format right now. Blue-green. I would probably add Brazen Borrower, like, of course, like, the cost. Oh, wow. Fist to kill Troll. I didn't see that. Alright, it's definitely an interesting deck. I don't know if that's the thing that I would do. Oh, another of that. I think that's gonna be the game. Alright, we got game. They got me game 1. His creature seems good versus players can't spell. That's exactly what it is. Alright, so we have Frenzy, and we have Duress. That's it. What do we board out? Probably some equipments. Murderous Rider I think is good because it kills the Planeswalker. But I think I'm gonna board out the Ember Cleaves. Actually, I can keep it 1. And maybe the Steel Claw Lance, it doesn't seem very good. What else do we want to cut? Probably Smith and Swordmaster. Everything else looks solid. Maybe the Black Lens Paragon is actually having Flash could be a real deal. I think I'm just gonna board out this, yeah. Alright, let's go with this. I only have 10 sources for my Frenzy, but I think that's enough. You should have... You should have like 11, according to Franker's Tomatoes. And you can see my deck on so many ways. The Twitter, Instagram, just Cardboard Live app, or exclamation mark deck as well. Alright. That's a keep, let's go. Not worth playing White Knight. Yeah, I don't want to play Mardu. If you take a read at my article on Channel Fireball, I say how 3-color Mardu cannot be a thing. I think 2-color Mardu can work. And it's just, 2-color Knights can work. I'm not knowing if like it's red-black or white-black. Honestly, I'm not a fan of white-black because I don't think the white gives you... I don't know, I just feel that the red gives you a bunch of very good Knights, like the Stormfist Crusader, and it gives you, like, the Ember Cleave, which, like, gives you, like, the turn 4 kill and stuff like that. First deck are very nasty. I don't like Fires of Invention. I think, like, it's a cool card and everything, but I don't think there's the power right now out there. You like... Yeah. Trophy Stinking is obviously, like, a great shell. It's just that, if it works out, you're really feeling like you're doing unfair things. The mana base is barely there for wreck this deck. Can't imagine horror playing 3 colors. I agree. Alright, they have a slow start. I'm just gonna go Midnight Reaper. They can't cast the... It's pretty much a non-bo to have Frenzy and Stormfist Crusader in the same deck. Alright, I'll put in now takes 4 damage here, this turn. Because they take 3 now and then 1 from the draw from the Stormfist Crusader, which puts a counter on this. Now they can't go for Craft the Carnarium likely since they started with these 2 lands. But Craft the Carnarium wouldn't have killed this, so I think I would have still gone for this play here. Embercleave is very good, yeah. I mean, again, my friend, I respect all the other content creator opinions. Each and every one, but I'm still gonna give my opinion. So I'm very happy if there's a lot of content creator out there, but there's not gonna change too much. I mean, it does change a couple of things, but it maybe can make me wonder. Wait, am I right or stuff like that? But all right, I don't know if so. We boarded out Smith and the Swordmaster in this matchup. Maybe that was wrong actually. All right, am I gonna pass the turn and leave this up? Or am I going to play another creature? Because if they go Cry the Carnarium, it's actually pretty bad. What if I just cast this, Murderous Raider side? How would that be? I think it would be cool. I just play around Cry the Carnarium that way. Can they have Ritual Suit? They can have Ritual Suit, but they have no ways to play around that. So I'm just going to play this and pass. No, it's not except Sinister. That was obviously a joke. It's just a lot of people coming here and say, I don't know, this got the critter said that thing. It's great. I also hear all the opinions that everybody hear. For example, Pro Points Podcast and Bashport Podcast gives a lot of opinions. Those are great. And also very often I take the list from them. For example, the deck after this will be VTC. Alright. BTCLA deck after this one. Alright, so opponent did nothing, classic Grixis. That's what happened with those decks all the time. You only see, like, the clunky decks that my opponent played right now just died on turn 4 without casting a single card, alright? And that happened. That happened if you play like a mid-range control deck like that with like 2 Liliana, 3 Nicol Bolas, Chandra, Fires of Invasion, and cards like that. Maybe Smith and Swordmaster is better than like Blacklands Paragon. That could be it. That could be it. Just because of the, like, you have 1 less power and you have to play sorcery speed, so it's not great. Maybe Blacklands Paragon is just too good. Yeah. VTCLA. We have his deck after coming up. Hello, Sherlock. How was the pre-release? My pre-release was great. I enjoyed a lot. I went 3-1 with a very good blue-red draw second card deck. And then I went trio drop because I had a train to catch with my second red-green beats deck. Turn 3 kill. No, I only had turn 4 kill so far. Speaking of podcasts, which you only listen to? Camelot. I listen the Pro Points podcast and the Bash Bros podcast. Those 2 are my favorite. The Bash Bros is more like on the fun side. The Pro Points podcast I think is on more like serious side. But both of them are very good. I find this set hard to vary your deck options because literally every good card is a rare. Yes, that's true. Unfortunately, that is the case. Alright, let's go to rest here. I could have gone for Smith and Swordmaster, but then if they have like a sweeper. Okay, I'm gonna just take a Bedevil now. Yeah, I'll take a Bedevil now. And now we have the option of, do I want to dress now or next turn? I think I'll dress next turn. So this turn, all I'm doing is just drain them for 1, which is like not great, but I have the mana spare. I don't think duressing them now is good. And then next turn I can cast this and duress them again and then play Frenzy. You played red-white, yes. Red-white and, what's the other color? Alright, drew Midnight Reaper. This could change the things. But I don't think so. I think I'm actually going to duress them again. I think Orzhov. Orzhov was the most popular in my pre-release. Like, waiting on the duress is a thing that... Alright. So now we have the option of not going for Frenzy here and just cast Midnight Reaper to just exploit my hand first. But I think again, Grixis always had like many problems with this card. Usually Grixis never beat Frenzy. That's why I never played Grixis in my experience, in my life of Standard. Because Grixis never had answer to deal with enchantments. Only plays Ugin, which is like not a real answer because I really dislike Ugin as a card. Alright, so just play Frenzy Pass. Murderous Knight in the format still plays Bedevil. I mean, in a control deck, Bedevil is better than Murderous Knight for sure. Because in a control deck like that, the 2 life that you lose off a Murderous Rider are not that easy to come by. Yeah, Murderous Knight, of course, is Planeswalkers as well. That's why we have in our deck. Okay, so Dragon God here. I'm gonna just exile cards from hand. The cards in hand will not do anything. Because we have Frenzy. Alright. Forever Champion off the top. Alright, Smith and Swordmaster off the top. I'm gonna just cast it for its adventure. Land. Forever Champion off the top. Alright. I'm gonna just keep on casting this here. Oh wow, I got triple Fervent Champion. That's kind of ideal. Alright, that thing is on 5. A 4th one. That thing is on 5. Do I want to kill it or not? Because I could go off face here for 6. So opponent would go down to 5. Then go Sweeper. I think I'm just gonna go face. I'm gonna ignore the Nicol Bolas here. Oh, Nicol Bolas could go -4 2 times. I have 6 creatures, so I would sacrifice these 4. And then I have 5, so I think I have lethal, yes. So I just go... Actually forgot about the Fervent Champion. That was a pretty big oversight. I forgot about Fervent Champion giving +1. Hopefully it's still gonna be... It's still gonna be the right play. So opponent goes down very low right now. They're on 2. I'm very glad I put this over the Blacklands Paragon in this configuration. Yeah, if they play Liliana -4/-4, I'm still super lethal. So they just have to play a Sweeper right now, which can't be Crab the Carnarium because then the Knight survives. I guess they can go Crab the Carnarium plus -3 on the Nicol Bolas. And like the plus ability of Nicol Bolas is usually again, Frenzy is just game over against Grixis. Again, we lost game 1, and then just very hard to lose post cyber when you have like 4 duresses and 4 frenzies. The thing about Tricolor Knights, I don't like 3C. Hello. If you want to read my article on Channel Fireball, I say how I dislike 3-color Knight. I think the mana base can't hold them, but you can play 2 colors Knight. Pretty good, yeah. Alright, Narset minuses 2. Get Entrego Eternals. Okay, they can't cast it though. If they go Credit Carnarium, they're still dead, so I think this will be an Hand Explosion. Hello, 92. Good morning. Alright, good win. I discourage people from playing Grixis, although the appealing of Clinical Boss is always very high. That's like a thing that's it's always been like that. Alright, I want to change my sideboard a little bit. Yeah, we had the emoji for the head explosion. Boom, boom, boom. It's like one of my few good emojis, honestly. Alright, I have to change the sideboard a little bit because as it is, it's very hard for me to cast these cards. Alright, so what is the card that I want to be casting in here? They have to be only black because I have 13 black sources, but I don't have enough red sources to cast my thing because I want to be super fixed for my main deck. I don't think you need to have too many. I guess I can have Disfigure. I'm just gonna have Disfigure here. Yeah, just gonna have 3 Disfigure. That's it. That's a pretty much child sideboard of 4-4-3 sideboard, but I think that's good. You have to think about your mana base a lot when you just build your deck. And I think my main deck is perfect for mana base, but the sideboard wasn't because you couldn't cast Legion. Legion's End, you like? Legion's End. How do you score your deck list? How do you eliminate your deck list? Oh, you just go click on here and you go delete. It's very easy. Unfortunately, you have to do one at a time, but I'm pretty sure you can do that. Alright, let's keep on playing this deck. Do you have any thoughts on Phoenix in Standard right now? In my second part of the article coming up, I mentioned how I tried to make Phoenix work, but I couldn't, so I just built the Ironcrab Pyromancer Dreaded Arcanist build. With, like, of course, the Royal Science, but, you know, maybe some other content creator make it work. Like, Garvin Nassif played it in the fandom. What about the Green-Black deck? Yeah, Green-Black deck will come up after this. This figure 4, oh, just aggressive decks. If you have, like, a mirror match of Knights, you like to just interact with your opponent with this figure. Cleave adds 2 damage. That's what told you. Yeah. Cleave gives +1/+1 and double strike. I did one sealed only on Arena, the one for 2000 gems, and I won 7-1 thanks to my Amber Cleave. Amber Cleave is like, yeah, one of the best. I think the best card in the. Witch's Vengeance. I don't think right now we are in the point where Knights is that good to have Witch's Vengeance around. Of course, if Knights become too good, it's super easy to just protect against you. But I think right now the focus is on the Oko deck. Why seems really weak in the Drain? Am I missing something? You mean in Limited? I don't think so. I think white is okay in Limited. Like white-black is like one of the best archetypes, isn't it? Alright, oh, I forgot to add the sleeves on this deck. White is gone except for stacks? I don't say that. It's not true. Which Oko deck? I think Brad Nelson deck could be the tier 1 right now. The one that he played in the Fandom Legend. In Constructed, you think white is gone? It could be, yeah. Alright, opponent's playing mono red, which is kind of rough. I can't cast this for its adventure side, which is also pretty ugly. But that's okay. I just attack and play as Smithern Swordmaster here. They took the damage. I'm not sure why. I should have definitely played a land first to bluff the Black Lens Paragon, but I did not. I'm gonna play a Child of Night here. Playing Child of Night is not great in Constructed, although like the fact that I have you can cast sometimes with the adventure side is also pretty good. Do you think white aggro is playable? I don't think so. You're big on Witch's Vengeance. Yeah, I mean, of course, like the Sabor card, if you draw it, it's great. Oh wow, the Nambo. Now this is pump, so it doesn't trigger the Cavalcade. Absent is a thing. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Alright. I think the reason why white aggro worked was the reason why white aggro was History of Benalia and Benalish Marshal. those two cards going away, and like there's no clear replacement, makes it very hard in my opinion. Okay, I'm very far away from casting Murderer's Rider. That's kind of rough. I mean, by just casting what's called Swift End. Although I think we have enough sources in this deck to do that. I'm just gonna go Midnight Reaper and attack for 1. I can't pump the Knight of the Legion as it is. If I draw a Swamp, I'm gonna just play that and then play La Casta Loctwain. Good morning, Bomo Focacina. You hope Embercleave is going to be playable. I mean, if I draw Embercleave now, it's gonna be great. Did you go to any pre-release today? Yes, not today, but I went to on Friday night and on Saturday afternoon. I went, for me right now, it's Sunday morning, so I didn't go to anything. I just went to my bed. Alright, that's a Swamp, which is going to make me cast this at some point. Alright, so I can pump this. I'm not going to play around Shock. I think I'm going to just attack with both and pump this. Yeah. If they double block this, I'm fine with a trade. I'm just drawing a card. Yeah, 92. The green black is from that. I don't have your answer for you. Ranky 89. So I take 4, they go to 14. I think that's enough. I just play the Midnight Reaper and pass the turn. I'll top in a way where I can bluff a Shock. Which people love to play in decks that can cast it, so maybe my opponent plays around it. Counter on the Knight of the Legion, pass the turn. You probably have 1,000 times. What do you think about Esper Dance? I tried that deck, it didn't work for me, but I'm pretty sure other content creators are doing great with it. For me, it's not a good deck, but I'm again, I love to be proven wrong in the early format. Why did you learn English? On the, I don't know, by just working with the Americans and stuff like that. I think I got my Chum block here. I don't want to take too much damage. Also, drawing 2 cards is great. Also, this way, just leave my opponent with no creatures. I'm on 8. This one will bring me down to 6. Actually, to 5 because I'm drawing 2 cards of the Midnight Reapers. Lucky that this gets pumped after the con damage. If I'd block a first striker, this would have been a 13-3, would have been pretty funny. Oh my god. Yo, Mango, probably people ask, yeah, I see that. Castle Ambereth we're playing now. I dislike I dislike Castle Ambereth. I even dislike those thing. Alright. So what do we do? Opponent's on 14. They're far away from, wait, I'm on 3 life. Alright, I could go down to 1 with this Murderer's Raider. Good game, they say? What? Why do you say good game? Alright. 5, yeah. Alright, so if Murderer's Raider kill that, and then I'm not going to be able to Legion, and I'll probably just cast this as well. Alright, so let's cast... Actually, let's do this. Let's do this first. So that I can't misclick on the lands anymore. So I go to 1 life. I really hope they draw land and then we win. I wasn't hoping to that. Honestly, I don't care to win or not. But after they said good game, I really hope they do, you know. Alright, please opponent, just draw a basic mountain, thank you. Basic mountain, please. Basic mountain, please. No justice in this word. Probably the earliest creature on 0 cards? That's very hard to have a creature if you have 0 cards. Could have cast Murderer's Rider for lifelink. Earlier, you mean? Yeah, they could have also just bolted and then I would have died to Chandra Spitfire. Alright, so here's the matchup where we won this figure and that's it. I'll board out probably just maybe like 1 Midnight Reaper, 1 Embercleave, 1 Swift Lawrence. Embercleave is great and everything, but it could be clunky if opponent kills a lot of our creatures, so I think having 1 only is good. Yeah, yeah. The Scry Top. Oh, that I understand now. Irish Exit. Thank you. Thank you. Irish Exit with the perfect answer for all of us that thought my opponent was. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I guess. Actually, it's good what my opponent did. It just made me save time. Like you said, good games because like there's nothing you can do. You lose. What if I gain life? Can I gain life with this deck? Yeah, I could have played Smithering. I don't know. The deck Cavalcade deck is so annoying. I don't think that's good. I think Cavalcade is not a particularly good deck, but it's good that it exists because it's free. I mean, it's kind of free. Like, it doesn't have that many rare. I don't know. I've never been a fan of red decks. Like, there's not a single time where I played a mono red deck. Premature GGs? Yeah, I think, like... So, in testing, in testing, it's very important that you do it so you save time. So in testing, very often, me and Javier, when we practice, we play like, I don't know, 100 games. We play like 100 games in like 2 or 3 hours because we just reveal hands at some point when the game say I win and lose. If all we care is like which deck is the best, or like which configuration is the best, or like when we practice mirror matches to see, you know, with the cyberplan, etc. We might just reveal hand on turn 3 sometimes if we feel like there's no way we can lose. So it is very important to realize. Alright, so what do we do here? I could go Steel Claw Lance on turn 2. So I think I'm actually I don't mind that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Tournament Grounds and then Forever Champion. So I'm gonna go Tournament Grounds, Forever Champion attack for 1 go. Hello, Matt Collins. Good morning. Or good night. Mountain. Do they play a 1/1 or a shock? If they play a shock, if they pass with Mountain up, of course I'm not gonna go for Steel Claw lands. I'm just gonna go for probably cast the Locked Wind, play this. Scorch Spitter. Alright, then I'm gonna go for the Steel Claw lands here. Drawing 2 cast the Locked Wind is very bad. Got definitely unlucky there. Alright, gonna go for Steel Claw lands to keep this for free, attack for 3. Yeah, I mean, probably that was Modern Doom 39. That's why. That's what. That's what we were practice those days. All right, I'll pause the turn. They have 7 cards. All right, Mountain. Hopefully they go Cavalcade when it races. I think it's Mitten in. Alright, they go Lava Coil. That's annoying. We did deal 4 damage, but they also just got a pretty. At the end of the day, it's not that worse. Okay, let's draw a quick card, please. That's not, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't double spell here. It's pretty bad. Although I can keep this up to a 3/4. And yes, they can have another Lava Coil. Oh. Your dog wants attention. No, I don't have a dog. I'm just living in front of a park, so there's a bunch of... There's a bunch of things going on outside. You can hear, like, loud motorbikes, loud children, loud dogs. But yeah, no. In Mango House, only a cat. And it doesn't really look for any attention. It's like... It just ignores everybody. That's what my cat does, probably, most of the time. Alright, I think I'm going to ignore this figure now, because I want to go Knight and then drain them for 2, and then that's it. Because I want to deal them damage right now. So I'm going to go Knight, drain you for 2. So you take 4, and this Knight both grows, and then I'll play another top land. I probably should play only 1 of these. I'm playing 2, but I got punished 2 times already, and I think this is where testing matters. Some people go like, oh, you know, it's just variance, sample size, results oriented, and shit like that. I disagree on that a lot. I think results oriented is the only thing that you test for. Like, the only thing where we practice is for getting results. So it's not that saying, oh, I draw this card fucked me 2 times, so I'm not gonna play it anymore, you know, because I just played 1 game. That's bad. But I think 2 games already. I think those can start head up. Alright, I'm gonna just attack with both, and then I'll see what happens. I can just pay 3 to pump 1 in this figure. Opponent takes it all? Really? I guess they can one-shot me, I guess. 120. Like, this card can easily one-shot you. I don't think I want to pump here. I think I'm going to play this top lane and this figure up. I'm not going to pump. So yeah, play this Mitten Swordmaster and play a top lane and pass. Counter. Questions. You're playing against German in English, but when you're thinking about the game, your strategy is thinking English or Italian. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking the magic language, right? It depends on who I play with, usually. Alright, definitely gonna kill Scorch Spitter before. Don't be result ranges mill, don't take a small sample inside. I understand that, but that's the reason why we're playing for. I am a very much result-oriented person. If you watch my stream, you know that. And I think that's what... I think one of the good thing of me is that I can just super easily say, you know, I think it's bad, I don't play it, and then just change my mind when I see it changes. I think it's very good to be super open in mindset and understand those things. Golos Gates, nice. I'm happy. Frank Carson recent articles has a lot of percentages when a cast on the battlefield tapped. Yeah, but I know. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Doom. On 39, I'm definitely gonna take a read on that. Why didn't move equipment on the life flanker? That's true. That was a mistake. Thank you for pointing it out. Alright, hopefully I don't die here. Alright, opponent does not die, unfortunately. Because they can just block the creatures. Do you think Grixis overrated with all drain? Not a fan of Grixis. I could see it's a work. Alright, I'm gonna keep this because they have to chump block it. Otherwise they're right on board. And I'm gonna also gain 4 life here. Oh, actually, they have to chump block this, sorry. They have to chump block the knight, or they die. They take 4, I go to 19. Then I'm gonna play the Stormfist Crusader. I'll play this. Sure, losing 1 life sucks in upkeep, but I'm on 19. I think it's more relevant the 1 life that we deal them. Thanks, dude. Love it when streamers respond with follow. You're welcome. You're welcome. I do answer to every question. I try. I agree with people using result-oriented too broadly. It's most about, yeah. I mean, the reasoning of, like, I got mana screwed out of the land, that's bad. Because you know that 17 lands unlimited is good. All the time. But the reasoning of, you know, I got screwed to discard 2 times. I don't want it anymore. I think it's a good reasoning. Let's draw Ember Cleave. I only have 1 Ember Cleave, I think, in this matchup. I think my opponent has a lot of removals, but he even showed us lava. They even showed us Lava Coil, which, you know, make this card slightly worse because you don't always draw like 20,000 land. How do you feel about the Ban Trump? Oh, Ban Trump is great. I think right now the deck from Javier or the deck from what's the other? Brad Nelson are the best. Why per articles when the sideboard in the topics usually don't talk about the changes in draw and play? Because most of the times that doesn't happen. That doesn't matter. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. I think Teferi is a great sample of on the draw Teferi is bad, and on the play Teferi is good. But you know, the deck like this, it doesn't really matter. I try to, you know, whenever it comes up, I try to tell it in the article. A lot of skills in Magic is how to make conclusions from data sizes that are very small. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Doom. Today I got delayed on casting Clawbridge. Yeah. I mean, in Limited, it's much different, I think. Because in Limited, the rule of 17, 18... for example, on Saturday, my pre-release, I played 18 lands in the first pre-release. In the first pre-release, I played 18 lands. And in the first game of the tournament against the Gira 1, that should be in this chat, I got incredibly flooded and I lost, okay? I just drew like 13 lands and I lost. A game that I think if I drew 10, I would have won. So what happened was, you believe, oh, you play 18 lands, you should cut 1. But my thought process for putting 18 lands in the deck is that I have a lot of draw discard. So I think it's good. I think it's still good what I did. So I kept it in. I kept on 18 and then I never. You didn't crash me. We got 2 and 1. It was close. You didn't crash me. I got Mana Flow game 1 and Master game 2, Gira. So that is, you know. And but the mind thought when I built the deck was still, I think 18 lands is good. So I stayed on 18 for the whole pre-release, and I never Mana Flooded again anymore. But I think in Constructed, especially in the early games where you build your deck and you want to learn things, I think it's very good to just keep on changing your mind, even though you just copy the deck from, let's say, a content creator like me or someone else. I'm rather new to Magic. Who's Brandon? Brad Nelson. Funny Buffy Despair. If you go on here, Brad Nelson, he placed the second in the fandom. I really hope there's a command for that. If it doesn't show up, then just go on to the Magic Goldfish and see that. You play for Jean? Yeah, I play best of 3 standard. Good morning, Chodizzle. I think it's hard to flood in the limited. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I played red-green. With red-green, I flooded a lot. Alright, opponent's putting pressure on us. I think I have to play this. Unfortunately, I can't cast the Swift End part. That's why I'm casting the first one so easily. I could have also gone for Ignite of the Abolition and keep it, but I just want to be more mana efficient. And I think casting a 2-3 life linker, it's not that bad. Red-green doesn't have any ways to... I mean, gaining 3 life is not how you want to use your mana. Spending your 2 mana to gain 3 life is not good. Like clues, yes, but food, it's not a way to gain life. Like if you have the thing that's whatever, that's not common. Good morning. Did you see Is It deck? Yes. What do you think of the current deck in the metagame? I liked Is It. I don't know if I don't know if it will keep up with like the Oko decks and such, but I think it's a solid deck. Yes. All right. I'm playing the Knight of the Abolition. I keep it and pass the turn. And then go end of turn the Black Lens Paragon. If our opponent goes for Lava Coil on this, I'll probably just flash this in and block the Teen Straight Dodger. Alco is broken. Alco on turn 2 is definitely broken. Yes. Alco will be top 5 Planeswalker of all time. I could see that be the case, yeah. This gives lifelink and death touch, so that's not what we care about right now. And I need to trade here. I need to trade because I can't take too much damage off of this Teen Straight Dodger. And they do have a good hand to follow up next turn. Next turn I can go Murderer's Raider or Keep It. And then I have 4/5 lifelinker, which is pretty good. Alright, now I could change my mind. Now I think I'm going to change my mind here. Because now I drew this Black Source to play Swift End. So now that I drew the Black Source, I'm not going to play the Murderer's Raider anymore. I'm just going to try to double to 2 for 1 with the Swift End side. The Green Guy that gives 2 counters. Yeah. The Green Guy that gives 2 counters, I like that. Oh, Lava Coil is a tough beat. Alright, what do we want to do now? I think now I'm putting it in... This is rough because... I think I'm going to cast this and Keep It go. And now I really hope to just draw creatures, because now I have the Equipment. I guess also Embercleave, because I have 6 mana as well. There's no Stream Deck or something? Yes, there is Cardboard Live. Alright, Scorch Spitter. Yeah, could have held up the Murderer's Raider here and 2 for 1 then. Alright, let's draw. 4/5 Lifelinker is a good one, although... Oh, I did draw it, nice. So this is a 5 mana, right? Okay. Good here. So this now gains me 10 life and deals 10 damage. That's a... They called it the swing. That's what they call the swing. 10 life swing. Yeah, Embercleave, best card in Limited. Boom! Do you see the Embercleave just moving around? That was cool. How does it feel? Yeah, it's very, very cool. Very cool indeed to play Aviera. Yeah. I would have never cast their Raider. Too much lost value. Can explain your decision. My decision is that you need to have creatures against this deck. Also, a 5 toughness card. My opponent only played removal spells, so it was unlikely that they had some creatures, which they actually did. A 5 toughness creature was great here. And then I just raised them. Because, again, they didn't have these creatures. So I just needed a body. And a chance to see a mono-green appear. I dislike mono-green. I don't think mono-green has the interactions to be played. Black-green, sure, can be played. But I don't think mono-green can do it. Would you play the land in the event you draw a black castle? That's a good reasoning. I should have played the black land. Sometimes bluffing is a thing. But some other times it's just better to play, like, in case you top deck something. I also said in my pre-release I got an Embercleave and could not play a red. Yeah. Sometimes sealed is like that. There's some luck involved in sealed in situations like that where you open like the best card in the set, you can't play it. Alright, let's continue. This deck is doing very well so far. I think are we undefeated? We could be undefeated, honestly. I don't know if you're undefeated, but this deck is doing well. I think like you know who we lost to? We lost to turn 2 Alco. We lost to turn 2 Alco in game 2 and 3. Sorry, in game 1 and 3. Alright. That game was funny. My opponent went turn 2 Alco on game 1, we lost. On game 2, we killed them on turn 4. And then on game 3, that went turn 2 Alco on play, we lost. Alright, what did I do? Love Strike Beast? Sure. This deck is super good. Yeah. Arca Pyromancer is such a sad card to open and seal because it's so hard to enable. Is it? For me, I mean, I didn't have it. I had just a blue-red deck, but I had like 20,000 ways of drawing cards. I had the enchantment, and I was always triggering it. This is a powerful combo. This is a super powerful combo of attacking. If they block, I go Black Lens Paragon. They should definitely not block. I should probably play the Steel Clay Lance and keep it. Right now, I just have to play Blankless Paragon. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I should have just played the Blankless sorry, the Cleave. Although I kind of want to enable the Ember Cleave here. I kind of want to enable the Ember Cleave here ASAP. So I want to play creatures because let's say I play a creature now, play a creature next turn. Even through a removal spell, I can do it. I think I'd rather just pass the turn here, and not give this, and not just gain 1 life. And just have a surprise end of turn. My opponent might just pump this and attack me. They probably just play that thing though. Yeah, yeah. I should have played the Steel Claw Lance there. Yorvo. So Yorvo is a 4/4. Oh, for those of you who like the mono green, there it is. There it is, mono green right now. Okay, so we play Black Lens Paragon, take our turn. My turn. Alright, so now Yorvo makes it so that we can block with the Steel Claw Lance. It was super flooded. This is gonna be hard. I don't think I can do anything here. I don't want to block because I want to play the Ember Cleave next turn. Where do I want to keep this? If I keep this on the Black Lens Paragon, I can block this, but they can pay 3 to adapt it. I don't want to lose any creature here. I'm gonna just keep it on the Forever Champion for free. I'm here. Yeah. They have Bronton for Ember Cleave. That's true. I didn't consider that. They have Bronton for Ember Cleave. So, yeah, it's just mono out. Do you think the Royal Science will have equity among the future archetypes, or it's mostly covered for Phoenix? I think Ember Cleave is very good. Sorry, I meant. The Royal Science is very good. I think it will be played at some point in the format, yes. It's one of the cards that I bought. Yes, Kolax, that's true. You cut 2, there's only 1 in the deck. Oh, Smithra Swordmaster? Really? I cut 2 of it? Oh, why would it do that? Why would it do that? No. Alright, let's draw cards. Actually, yeah, let's draw 2 cards. So I'm on a mono outer. Did you already do the 12 games, play any deck? No, I'm just playing ranked. I don't like to play for free. I'd like to just always rank if it's possible. Of course, rank doesn't matter too much, but I'd rather just get my own cards. Alright. Come on, Smith and Swordmaster, please. Smith and Swordmaster, please. Alright, that's it. Good game. Frenzy sideboard. Instead of Valuable Stage. What? Yeah. Frenzy sideboard instead of Valuable Stage, yeah. Weren't you just dead? I mean, if I drop a Drainer, I have a Smith and Swordmaster. Alright, Rebel Knights play more. Okay, so this was the second loss. Again, we lost to 2 green decks so far. Green, it's always very good against red. It's one of the story of Magic. Green beats red. Bone Crusher. Alright, Bone Crusher Giant. I've had Bone Crusher Giant in sealed yesterday in my pre-release. That was sweet. Do you think Stompy Henge deck will have a good chance as long as Aqua exists? Stompy can definitely be good. Oh, yeah. That's so unlucky. Play 6 Mountain. You think Blue-Black Mill? Usually Mill is not a very good strategy. Alright, I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, let's keep 4 cards in. Alright, let's bottom these 3 and see what happens. Probably we lose. Obviously, mana is not great these days with the new mana, with the new, you know, they cut Dragon's Ghost Summit, so the mana gets worse. But one of the reasons why I like Red Black Knights is that we still get to play, the Training Grounds, so the mana base is better than the normal Red Black. Like, one of the reasons why I play Red Black Knights is to play Tournament Grounds. I mean, obviously, the reason why we're going to win is definitely not for these cards, but for this card. This is the card. Yeah, Neil Shorty. I don't know how new you are to the game of Magic the Gathering, but people usually complain about literally anything. Like, the people like to complain about everything. So now it's the Oko time. We'll see what's going to happen after. Basically, I've had people asking for banning of
Teferi for at least 6 months on my chat. Alright. Is anyone excited for historic format? I'm definitely not excited for historic. I really am excited for standard though. Because I want to play new cards. I don't want to play with Nexus of Fate and Kith's combo again. Alright, Thought Erasure. Okay. We can actually win this game, guys. We could actually win this game. Like, my opponent is playing control deck. They're just on the mono tap land deck. We cast our cards, and if they Kaya's Wrath me, so be it. I can't play around anything here. I'm on a mulligan to 4. They go to 8, and then let's see if the Kaya's Wrath short is. What did you main phase the draw? Why did I? Because I thought this was sorcery. It is an instant. Thank you for pointing it out. Nothing would have mattered, but yeah, thank you for pointing it out. Alright, they don't have Kaya's Wrath. They could have Crowded Carnarium though. Let's see if they have it. Okay, they don't. So that's why you go all in these games. There's no way you can beat some cards, so you just have to go all in. If you just play around something, that's how you lose, by playing around something. Alright, I'm gonna attack with all. Opponent takes 5. And now the question is, do we want to cast the Knight? So now, it's different. Do you remember what I said earlier? Don't play around stuff. Now it's different. Now our opponent is actually on 5, okay? So, we could not play the Murderer's Rider and just leave the mana up in case they go like Crowded Carnarium for the Knight of the Ebon Legion. How long would you suggest we wait before crafting its expansion? I mean, I don't think you should wait too much. Like you still have to play, like, if you want to play Standard, with, like, you know, you have to kind of craft something, right? What deck were you playing before Djibouti? Then maybe you can just change something. Like, you can build, you can craft a guild that goes and Oko and play Javier Dominguez Band Ramp. That is, like, every card is kind of old. Alright, so Oath of Kaya, now they're gonna kill my Stormfreeze Crusader. They'll go to 8. They take 5, yeah, 8. You say 1 month? No, 1 month? So much. Alright, we won on the mulligan to 4, guys. We did win on the mulligan to 4. So I would say that's pretty great. You know what I also would say? I would say that Esper, it's kind of poopy. 58. Boom. Alright, so the lesson learned of this game was, first thing, it's mulligan down with this deck. Because if you draw Stormfreeze Crusader and 1 drops, you can win, even on the mulligan to 4. Second lesson, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith, okay? If you lose faith, you're gonna play worse. Instead, be like, alright, I can still win, okay? Third lesson, your opponent can always play Esper, and you can beat them with literally any deck. Usually, in Standard, I go on a circle. At the early of the format, I really dislike Esper. I think it's a bad deck. Because everybody tries to be super proactive, and Esper always kind of loses those games. Like, value and proactive, Ultra turn 3, you know, all these things. And then you just come over, and then Esper becomes a good deck. So that is kind of the circle of Standard for me in this past 2 Standards. Alright, so we want these things. What do we want to board out? I think I'm going to board out the equipments. Because they have removals. What else do we worry about as well? Do you think Oko could be anything in Modern? I don't know about that, sorry. Maybe I could board out Murderer's Raider. I don't think they have any one. Seems like Golgari from last year. Mulligan was good because Explorer smoothed the draw. I don't know if that's Golgari. I would say it's more like Giant Dinosaurs. Do you remember Giant Dinosaurs during this summer? Giant Dinosaurs was a deck that could easily mulligan down and win. Like, I'm keeping this hand, but this hand on a mulligan to 5 without 2 mountains would be, I think, exactly the same. Alright, let's play Knight of the Ebon Legion. Alright, couple of tap lands. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. Alright, what do we take? I think I'm taking Oath of Kaya for sure, and I'm also going to probably take Kaya's Wrath here. And I'll just leave them with a Teferi. I think Teferi is like good, but they have to shock themselves to play Teferi. Alright. I could have just led them with the Oath of Kaya, with the Kaya's Wrath, but what if I draw a creature right now? I can't deploy it because of Kaya's Wrath. You just lose those games. You have to deploy your threats. You have to answer their sweepers and etc. Teferi is just a bounce spell. It's not gonna matter too much. It's just attacking the next turn. And then again, I have no instance, so the Teferi's static ability doesn't do anything. So this card was essentially a Restless Admonition that they gain 2 life. If, nothing goes wrong. Of course, if they play Kaya's Wrath now, he's going to win with Teferi. But then again, I can't really play around much. I drew 6 lands, so... It's very similar to the Mulligan to 4. Alright, I'm attacking here. I think I'm going to split the attacks. I'm not playing around anything here. I'm attacking like that and like this. Knight. Opponent must have drawn the Crafty Carnarium in that spot. Because otherwise, there's no way they play narrow. Alright, so the Teferi is still around. We could have attacked it, but I was more like, if you have nothing, I pump this, that dies, and etc. How many lands are you playing there? I don't know, the proper amount. Mixed threat, Genslide, yeah. Sorry. Alright, where are we? What did I do here? Golden egg, nothing, okay, yeah. Alright, let's draw a card off of this first. I missed the turn, did I? I mean, I had to answer... I had to answer the... Alright, so we play this creature. I probably should have played something else this turn. I should have just pumped the knight. I don't know what I did, whatever. Yeah, someone definitely died on that bed. Not me though. Okay, so we're back. I think we didn't miss turn, right? You're just timeless. You're just joking with me, right? Dress. Did I gain 3 life with this? Yeah. Four cards then for them. So they can cast a sweeper in my turn. This is a good card. I don't want to play this because... So they can't have Crowded Carnarium. No, they can't have Crowded Carnarium. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. All of it on Teferi, I think. I think at this point, life total doesn't matter too much. Playing the red castle, no, I don't. I do like castles, so I'm gonna play 1 castle locked weight only. Terminator with the host. Nice. Are you playing red castles? If you what do you want? Mind Desire. If you want to see decks, so if you want to see this deck, it's just a mark deck. If you want to see multiple decks of mine, I do post them a lot on Twitter, but on Twitter I post infinite things, so you can find anything. I think I'm gonna pass here. Just draw a card with a castle end of turn. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but I think it's okay. Actually. Opponent, 1 second. Nice. Planar clean sinks. But I'm okay with this. Will you prepare for best of 1 event? I'd rather just prepare for best of 3 because I have the PT at the end of the month. I have the PT. Sorry, I have the PT the 20th of October. So the PT arena. So I have to play best of 3 standard. All right, I'm gonna draw a card, pay 4 life. This is the first time ever that I activate this card after playing it for many days and many hours. You like Casper Stacks? I do not. We beat it earlier on the Mulligan to 4, other than also just losing with it whenever I played it. Midnight Reaper and pass. What do you think about the best of 1 standard, Mangu? I prefer best of 3, but yeah. Best of 1, it's easy. You don't have to sideboard. I'm gonna draw a card now, so I draw 1 less card. So I lose 1 less life. I call those castles differently. That's true, alright. You definitely need to draw some spells, or these castles are not great. Our opponent is not doing anything, so it's not that they put on us in pressure. But it is, yeah. Alright, let's play Midnight Reaper. Let's play Stormforce Crusader. I'm not gonna draw cards this turn, but that's fine. Like, we're on 8 life. I can't just draw. I can't just lose 4 life every turn. Our opponent is playing a deck that doesn't pressure us at all, but I can still lose 4 life every turn regardless. It's like for those of you who play Silva Library, you can't just lose 4 life, even if every turn, even against like Miracles. Or it just goes Snapcaster Mage and they kill you. And this is basically the same. You can't just lose all the life, or that just Oath of Kaya, bounce Oath of Kaya, and the end you're dead. It's fine to lose some life, of course, but you can't just lose too much. Also, the more life you use, the less you can play this card again later. Is Nexus stacks in the new Nexus? I mean, I really hope that deck becomes popular, honestly. You only draw land. Deck check. Alright, Kaya's Wrath gonna make me draw 2 cards. They made it in their turn despite the fairy because you might have to keep able to draw 1 more card. Alright, Experimental Frenzy. I forgot I had this card in my deck. I really forgot I had that card in my deck. Because we're post sideboard here. Our opponent can scry 2 with a castle. What's the deck called stacks though? Because of Doom Foretold reminds you of Smokestack. Smokestack is a card that's played in Vintage and Cube usually. Alright, I get a 3 here, so the fairy will kill me next turn. Because I can bounce their own Oath of Kaya. So we have to act now. And the way we're acting here is by playing Murderer's Rider as a swift end on the Teferi, down to 1 life. And then playing Experimental Frenzy. You might wonder, but Mangu, you should have not played land from hand because you find on top. No, you should play land from hand. Trust me. Because if we find 2 drop, we can cast it off the top. I'm gonna tap like this. So I'll play Frenzy. 2 mana up. If they go negate, they go negate. Smith and Swordmaster on top, and there is the 2 drop that we found. Yeah, I'm gonna just play this. If I find the 1 drop on top, it could have been better, but I think it worked out perfectly. So I'm gonna draw this Blood Crypt and have a Smith and Swordmaster in play now. So opponent now is we're on 1, so we die to any Teferi or any Oath of Kaya. But if it's not that, I think we can have like a good game. They should have definitely cracked this end of turn, unless they know what this cried on bottom, because you shuffled for free. Alright, on top there's a Black Lens Paragon, very cool, because now I can, in fact, gain lifelink to the Smith and Swordmaster. I still die if opponent finds another Earth of Kaya or Teferi, but... Oh, actually, oh yeah, this already has lifelink, sorry, for some reason, I forgot. Alright, and I would love to find the Fervent Champion. This card is a weird one, but I think I'm gonna play regardless here. I just hope this Smith and Swordmaster connects and I gain 2 life. I think it's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna connect with that one. If I'm more Frenzy, I already played a land, so I think I'm gonna ignore that Frenzy over there. Just gonna attack him for 2. Really hope they don't ever remove spell or be dead. I guess I should have attacked first. Alright, that was a mistake. I should have attacked first here. I died if they remove spell, so it's not great what I did. Should have attacked first with this Smith and Swordmaster and then play this if opponent didn't ever remove spell. Alright. Thankfully they don't ever remove spell. So I played this now because I already made a land drop. There's no point in playing this Frenzy. I'm just gonna draw it. Can you put them on adventures from top of the library? What is it? Can you play? Yeah. You can play from adventures from the top of the library. Yes. Adventures works wonders with Frenzy. Alright, I play another land. That's a classic experience. They even don't scry. They should have definitely scried there. Whatever. So we draw cards. We lose life. Fervent Champion. That's a great find on top. I think I could actually kill them this. I think I could kill them this turn. Black Lens Power. I'm gonna just keep on pre-combating everything here. I wanna pump something that doesn't have lifelink like this Black Lens Paragon. I pre-combat everything because I could find the ace creatures. I would love to find the Duress though. I play 4. Alright. So there's nothing to do. I'm just gonna pump this out. I should have definitely give lifelink to this. That was a mistake. But that's okay. I'm gonna attack with all. I don't know how much damage it is, but it is a lot. I'm gonna pump this Black Lens Power Gun because this is a lifelinker guy. And if the opponent plays a removal spell on this, it's not a big deal. We just refill at some point. And I just pump this twice. There's no point to drawing for the castle since I have friends in play. Which might be one of the reasons why the castle is... I should play just one castle, I think. Alright, they take... I don't know how much damage. The computer will do the math for us. Alright, win. Nice. Experimental Frenzy. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. When black is good, yeah, under 100. I don't know what you mean. Under 100 euro? Oh, totally. I mean, under euro? Hey, if you put Aqua in your... I mean, Aqua is expensive. That's true. But, like, this deck that I'm playing right now, what is expensive? What is that is expensive? I just go with paper over here. Let's take a look. Knight of the Abolition. 23? No, no way. No way. This card is like 3 or 4 euro. I remember buying for 1 euro when M20 was around. Murder's Raider. Oh yeah, Murder's Raider is 10 euro each, I agree. Amber Cleave. Yeah, this is just a pretty much junk rare. Junk mythic rare, I think. It's gonna go down very soon. Blood Crypt. Yeah, like, who doesn't own Blood Crypt? I don't know Blood Crypt, sure, but... Yeah, this is... How much is this? 168 euro. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. But like, the only expensive card are Blood Crypts and Murderous Raider. And you're probably gonna be owning this if you want to play Standard, so... Do you think Aqua would be more than 20 euro? I think 20 euro is its price. You know what? I would love to play while talking, but I guess Magic Arena doesn't want that to happen, so I'm just gonna hear talking and only. Did you get your Fibboleth of Avatar yet? No, I didn't receive the email. I don't know how do you see the email. I'd rather... Oh, you know, honestly, what I want? I don't care about Fibboleth of Avatar. I just love to play on my computer. The client that you would love to watch. That's why we tuned in on this, instead of just losing viewers. Because the client decided that we don't want to play. Raider will go down as packs open. I think 3-4 is definitely too cheap for that card. That card will be played for the rest of the standard for sure. So I think it would be like, yeah, at least 5-6. So 5. If you pay the 10 now, it's not gonna be a big deal. All right, we want a pack apparently though. I would love to open Brazen Bar. Can I open that, please? Can I open Brazen Bar? Bone Crusher Giant though. Wait, don't I own this already? I guess I don't. All right, so that was lucky. Red Black Knights. I'll play more. What beach is that? It's called Hanauma Bay in Honolulu. Hey guys, do you want to change deck? Yes, after this match, because I just found an opponent. It's called Potentia. I saw you on Facebook. You graduated last year. What did you study? I studied law. Jurisprudenza in Italian, we call it. Alright, that's a good keep. I'm probably gonna... Do I want to play this or this? Because if I play this, it's 1 more damage, but our opponent can interact with it very easy. I get to play Gilded Goose. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just play this. No. I'm gonna play in the night. I think it's better. I think the Common Lands will be played, I think. You think 2 times? What do you think? Common Lands will be played? If it's a common... Yeah, I mean... Play Grixis Super Friends. I will never play Grixis. Thank you for the questions, though. Okay, so $40 card is not 10 euro. What is it, Bada Bing? Tell me, what is it? The blue Uncommon Lands is good. The blue Common Lands is good in Legacy. Yeah, in Legacy the card could be good. I just see, you know, most of the time you're gonna probably just draw it in your opener, play the tap, your opponent wasteland it, and you're like, well, I'm not playing Basic Island the whole. But I think there's a lot of hype about that land. Maybe it's gonna be played in Pauper, but that's it. What about Golgari Adventures? I haven't brewed it so far, but a lot of people have. Alright, Drew Smith and Swordmaster, that's a good one. So I'm gonna play this Hasty and attack with all. Opponent might be playing Quench here. Might be playing 2-1 for Flash. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna attack with all and pump the Smith and Crusader. If they go for the 2-1 Flash, block on the Knight of the Abolition, so be it. I haven't played against Blue-Green Flash in a while. And Salmon. Chuck Beardo, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Chuck Beardo stream. Oh, Chuck Beard, I think I know who you are, right? You were made top 5 of Channel Fireball. You were streaming with the Domri cosplay, right? Isn't that you? Isn't that you? Nice, nice. I saw you. You were streaming with the Domri cosplay. I'm like, what is going on? Very sweet, very sweet. That's me, guilty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. Alright, what do we do here? I think we're just gonna attack first and then play my cards post combat. So my opponent's playing the Flash deck. Is there any 3-drop that can be annoying here? I don't think so. I'm gonna just pump this. My opponent will not play a 2-1 and block the Knight, so it's just good to just diversify threats. Destroy me Reckless there. Yeah. Definitely give a follow to Chuck Beardo. It's not the first time that you raid me, so thank you for all the times. Okay, so we need to play the weaker cards because that's how you play it against that deck. So I'm gonna definitely should have tapped differently, but should have tapped this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, missing a dispute on that little thing. I'm glad, opponent. I'm very glad that you did that. All right, so what do we do here is probably just drain. L drain or just drain. We can play Mina Reaper. I'm playing against that. There's no way I can lose this game. Whatever. Let's just throw cards in. Madrid Trader goes for 5.92 euro in Italy and Spain. Oh, is it? I thought it was 10 euro when I checked last time. Alright, I'm glad it goes down in price. Again, like, as long as the card will go out, that will go down in price for sure. Very matchup for the opponent, definitely. Yeah, usually whenever we play against the Blue-Green Flash, what happens is that the chat complains on how bad is Blue-Green Flash experience. And I just say, be proactive against that deck. Or play the Fairy. Don't play Grixis Fires and be like, oh, the deck is so oppressive. Plays Wizards, ban counters. Alright, so we want Duress and this figure, maybe? I think I want to just board out expensive cards like this Midnight Reaper. And probably Steel Claw Lance looks bad. I think equipments are pretty bad against Unsummon. Duress is very good. This figure might not be great, but yeah, this figure might not be great. Yeah, although it's a cheap interaction, I think I still like it. Even on the 4/4 Flash, it could be relevant. Hi Mengucci, what do you think about Javier's card? I think it's like a very good 1-drop. I think this format right now is lacking of good 1-drops. How is Embercleave? We've casted very few times. Casted Olivier very few times, only a handful of times. It did enable some turn 4 kill though. Alright. Can't complain about this hand. I will try my Miracle the Common Island. In your opinion, which is the correct number? Honestly, my friend, I don't think the land is that good. I could see it being good in the late game, but imagine against like a Delver deck. Imagine if you're opening your hand against a Delver deck. You play that tapped, so you don't play Ponder that turn, you put in Wastelands it. Like, can you really afford to do that? I'm not sure it would be good. Maybe I'm gonna make a legacy video with that card in the deck, but... Alright, here I'm attacking. I have this figure if they play the 2/1 Flash. I'm not going to play Stormforce Crusader because they can just quench it, so I'm always going to double spell. Lucky enough, 1-drop leads to a more mid-range meta. It is. You can also just... Wait, why didn't you unsummon? Alright, whatever. So my opponent only has spells in hand. He has 2 Bramble Cutthroat, a Brazen Bar, and a couple of lands. Isn't Simic Flash the best deck in best of 1? No. Love you guys, but I drank too much to pay attention. Thank you, Biggie Schmaltz, and good night. And thank you for watching, of course, to you and all of you out there watching me today. Alright, so what do we do here? I'm probably just going to attack with both. What do? They just block and play another Brabham Cutthroat. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, so I can disfigure that and just play Stormforce Crusader. Or if I attack with mana up, maybe they don't even do that. You're consuming friends. What does that mean? Alright, I just let this trade go because bounce. So I don't want to do anything here. I'm gonna just play Stormforce Crusader. Auto tapper for being smart. And I'll pass the turn. could have just led with this figure. But I was expecting something like this to happen, and I didn't want to go into some sort of like shenanigans on my opponent's side with this unknown card, or like. So I think like this, we are super ahead, and yeah, just Cerulean Drake, protection from red. Too bad that it doesn't block anything because this thing is Menace. Must be so sad to just board in this card against me. Alright, what do you want to do? Probably nothing, just attack with both, and I think I can even pause a turn here. Because this is 4 damage. Dealt 1 for this and then 3 now. So the Knight of the Evolution gets a counter. Opponent would probably just bounce at the end of turn. You know what I can do here? I can just cast this for its Adventure and then for its Death Touch side. Yeah, I think I can do that. Right? I think I don't mind just 2 for 1 in here. Duress, I draw. I don't care. Shenanigans. Autotapper is learning, yes. And that's pretty hard for you, can fetch it, but that's not really. Oh, that is. Uchiha. Alright. So, what did they do end of turn? Did they didn't they use this? Alright, I think I'm gonna just seal the secrets now with this duress. Sim just jumped. Alright, Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer. Do we want to do something with this Veil of Summer? I don't think so. That's fine. The Veil of Summer to me. So they Cryptic Command is Duress, plus I can't kill anything. Which is kind of annoying because I can just flash the 4/4 now. But that doesn't really matter. Still gonna attack with all. If they have the 4/4, they double block the Stormforce Crusader. Sure, I'd kill that, so it's still 1 for 1. And if they don't have it, we just got in for damage. I don't want to pump this because they still have the Prison Borrower. So it's just 4 damage coming in. Opponent goes to now, so this will trigger again. And I think I'm gonna just do the same play as last turn. Just Kringle my advantage. If they counter this, I can't cast it. Off the Adventure side. What do you think of Golgari mid-range? What do we think of Golgari mid-range? I think it's good. I'm gonna replay that deck after this. Alright. They're on 8. This is Menace. Okay, so they have 5 cards here. I could lead with the Murderer's Raider. Alright, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to just play this for its Death Touch side. Drain them for 4. And then attack. They're on 4. I might just not attack as well. Because they have Murderer's Raider up. This is Menace. They can Prison Borrow the Knight and then just go double block on this. They go to 3. Yeah, I think I'm just going to replay this and pass it. That's going to be my turn here. Can you pay black mana from a Nightland to cast Adventure Part? No. The Adventure Part is an instant adventure, that's it. I think the best deck in Standard must be one with the Field of Dead. I disagree. I think that deck is super slow for the format right now. The format is very fast. You still play Spawn of Mayhem in this list. You love Lost Strike Beast? Love Strike Beast you like? I don't know how much I like that card. That card doesn't have evasion, it's just a 5/5. A 5/5 that doesn't have evasion, and I don't know how good it is in this format. I think the strength of Spawn Mayhem is that it flies, it deals damage, and so on and so forth. How do you like Eldraine so far? It's been good. I mean, I put a lot of... Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, opponent's on 4, so this is lethal. I really love this Myth and Swordmaster. Yeah, I'm gonna just play this first. Actually, I wanna play Murderer's Rider first. Because my opponent could have the... One second. Opponent could have a bounce. Okay, let's do this. Let's play Stormforce Crusader first. So if they have a bounce spell, it's not lethal. So it's lethal. As a flash for suffering, yeah. Alright, then I cast this. So that I don't... So my opponent can't cast the Mana Leak card. If they may be boarded out though. Alright, so they have to counter this. And then we go murder... Oh no, they're dead. Alright, GG. Alright. It's a very easy victory against this deck. Alright, I think we've played this deck enough. It has been good. We were like 95%, we are now to 98. It's not like that great, but I think we did win a lot. Overall. Alright, what do I do here? I just place a ball. Alright, let's place a ball here. How do you place balls? Oh. Ball, come here. Alright, I guess the ball does not... Oh, alright. Alright, here it is, your common... Oh no, uncommon, nice. Okay, Dex. We want to change... Do you have a red-blue brew with science? I do. It's gonna come up on Channel Fireball, hopefully tomorrow. By tomorrow I mean Tuesday. Sorry, Wednesday. Sorry, Monday. Alright, this deck is from VTCLA. Hopefully the person is still in the chat. Let's see. They are. Alright, nice. Hello, VTCLA7. On Twitter, although you are VTCLA1, did you got downgraded to 7 on Twitter? What happened? Alright, so that's just a bunch of cards. Not great. Symmetry. Skimmering Symmetry foil. Yeah. The Corpse Knight. And a card in Ixalan. That's it. That was very bad. I'm sorry. Alright, I guess that happened. We say in Italian il bello della diretta, which means the good thing of being live is that if it was, let's say, a YouTube video, I could have just deleted this and be like, I got nothing instead. Or, hey, we have some hype for this shit. No, you don't. You don't want to get hyped for that. Is that the misprinted corpse? No, it's not even the misprinted one. It's just a 2/2. I wish it was a 2/3 at least, but no. I mean, I guess if this foil could be nice, but I mean, it's gonna probably go in the... And then we got the Ixalan card in the M20 booster. It's just an M20 booster. Cool wrapper, yeah, I guess. Okay. That was it. Time to play Red Black again. You tried the Esper Dance. I did not try the Esper Dance. I got a cheer. Thank you, Marco. Alright, turn 1, 1-1. Turn 2, 2. No, I'm not jealous. I'm glad you opened that. Magic is paper. Yeah. Definitely. Alright, opponent's playing... Ooh, what's these cards? Never seen these cards. Swift Claw. Swift Watercliff. I guess opponent doesn't have temples. Yeah, sorry. I was actually very excited. I wanted to open like Murderous Raider, all cost stuff like that. Do you think Kenrith will be a good card to use? Don't know the answer because I don't know what Kenrith is. What's the best black aggro deck right now, Mangu? Maybe Mono Black. Maybe Red Black Knight. Maybe Red Black Midrange was just a little bit of a trap. Maybe I was overhyped about it. I kicked MTG Bot. Wait. Did MTG Bot came back? I guess I only timed out it for 10 minutes. I'm gonna time it out again for 10 more minutes. And then I think I'm gonna just let the stream go with MTG Bot so it finishes. I don't know what happened. How good is Aviar as a card? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, Aviar. You love your Soul High so much. I'm very glad. You can't skip me, Andrea. Yeah. I can't. Alright, 3 mana. The opponent can go Flame Sweep here. I'm not gonna play anything instant. I'm just gonna attack and pass. Because that can have Flame Sweep easily. That's 5 damage coming in. I can have also Shock on the Blacklands Paragon. Just 1 damage again, which is like not great. My hand here is super bad. Comments. Okay, so what do we do? I could play a bunch of random creatures, but I think it's better just pass the turn and draw a card. Opponent this way might also play around the new Hero's Downfall, because if I have them. Alright. Swift Water Cliffs, yes. Greetings. Hello, Egg Solid. Our opponent's passing the turn. I did nothing again. Sure. Not that we were doing much, but yeah, at least they're attacking. Steel Claw land. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, I thought this was my opponent's turn. Oh, kaboya. Alright, I guess I tapped out, whatever. Can I have a mono black list? Can you? Yeah, I mean, everyone can have anything you want, but I don't have it for you. But I'm pretty sure you can have it. Alright, let's play Steel Claw Lance. Tap it like this. Now let's keep it on the Forever Champion for free, and then I can go double one drop. Super Safe is going to have any field deck. Been amazing at this point. Yes, I agree. So let's keep this for free on the Avior. You take request. I don't take requests, sorry. I'm not a request streamer. Alright, very sad Mango right now. I just play full Mire Knight and probably keep it now. I think I'm just gonna deal them a point. I think it's better if I just use my mana that way. I don't know, cause the next turn I can draw 3-drop and play in double creature. Not sure if it was the best. I requested you to be a request streamer. Yeah, I don't accept that request either. Either. You say either or either? What do you say? Because I thought it was either, but then yesterday in my TV series I heard either. So I was alright. Unfortunately, I drew mono lands. Where are you from? Italia. British versus American. Both are fine. Okay. Alright, this is 3 damage coming in. I mean, sure. That's dead. How does it feel to just do literally nothing? I guess now we have an equipment, so it's slightly better. So our threats are kind of big. Use both depending on the sentence. Really? Either or either? You use both? Thank you, X-Solid. Alright, that's that as well. I would love to just draw a good card. That is a good card. Alright, Knight. That doesn't go under any damage burn spell because this is right now counter magic? Counter magic. How do you put counter magic there? Alright, enter stop, your turn. Andrea, do you also talk really loud when you're on the phone? No, I mean, yeah, I guess. If you wanna go for common things, you can say talking loud on the phone, drawing basic swamps, pizza mafia mandolino Berlusconi. Yeah, we can say. We can go through that line if you want. Thanks for reply. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mengu, your new objective is to win the PT with 7 dwarf. Definitely not. All right, more counter magic. You can pronounce it. You can pronounce either as either or either. Yes, yes, that's what we'll do in the future. What do you think about Esper stacks? That must be the question that I've asked the most. I personally didn't like it, but some people went with it. This is what it is. All right, do you just let me resolve some spells, opponent? How does it work? Are you just teamer cards? What is going on there? All right, equip. Please. Well, this is better for best of 1 to farm. Knights. I think Knights is better than the Black-Red mid-range that I used to have. Because the Black-Red mid-range has a pretty bad mana base, and I think that was too big for me. Like, I underrated it, but I just got mana screwed a lot. Whereas Red-Black Knight has the Tournament Grounds, which make you have just another dual land. That's why I like it. Yeah, I try to just quick response everything. What's my favorite food? China in the box. You have, as a subscriber, the best emoji, which are the tier 3, the 3 tier 1 of food. Alright. Oh, look at this. Gelato, carbonara, pizza. This is better. Yeah, answer that. Alright, Ral. Sure. Opponent finally drew the explosion to probably explode me. Scry 1. For best of 1, I think Simic Flash is insane. Simic Flash is very bad against this deck. So if you expect out of Simic Flash, Red Black Knights is definitely the place where you want to be. Alright, let's draw 1 card. I mean, ideally you don't draw 10 lands, but other than that, 11, I guess. Alright, Mountain. Okay, I'll lose. Let's go to game 2. Unaware Mushroom. What's your favorite kind of pasta? It depends on the sauce. Alright, there's a bunch of things over my card, I just noticed. Sorry for that. You're just never reading what I had in the sideboard so far. That was pretty bad. I just realized now. I'm very sorry, viewers, for hiding you the face of this beautiful picture, this figure. Probably one of the most scary and maybe even ugly art. I mean, by ugly I mean just scary. Alright, we're playing against the control deck, so we want duresses. That's it. I think our friends, the opponent is playing control. I guess opponent is playing like a big control deck. I want to board out this and what else? Maybe just remove a spell. I didn't see that many creatures, right? Do we see creatures? I guess that thing also kills the Ral, but maybe that's maybe one Smith and Swordmaster. My fifth is in front of 1/2 creatures of enemy? No, come on. That's not true. What's your favorite new card for Standard? What's your favorite new card for Standard? I'm gonna answer Murderer's Raider. Really like the card. That's exactly what we needed for a while. You think 23 lands is necessary if your curve tops on 3? It could be right to put it on to 22, but then the mana base suffers. Right now the mana base is exactly enough to cast the things, but I don't know. Maybe I could cut one land. How is this night going so far? It's going well. It's going well. It's going well. Alright. Let's keep this hand. It's not great because we don't have mana to cast this, but probably play Nif Mizzet. Yeah, if you play Nif Mizzet, it means that probably gonna lose. Yeah. I guess I can cut down to one castle. Yeah. One castle. That way I have 16 black sources that aren't for Swift Hand, so maybe that's enough. Armor control player or aggro player? I'm more of a mid-range player. I used to always play mid-range decks. Like grain-based. Andrea, do you like Black Cliff Paragon? Yes, I do like it. Can I play this main phase? If opponent wants to lava coil it, so be it. In your opinion, what's the best for GBX? I don't like GBX right now. I've tried GBX a little bit, but I didn't like it. It didn't perform well in my games. Alright, I think I'm gonna just attack and pass now. I don't care about the life gain right now. Angra's Rampage, as you see in your deck. Angra's Rampage. No. You want threats to be super efficient. Angra's Rampage is a reactive card. We have to be proactive in this deck. So the only removal spell that you see are... also, you don't have mana to cast Angra's Rampage. That is not a problem with that card in this deck. Because you only have 10 red sources that are in tournament grounds. So you can cast the red cards, but you only have 10 red sources that are in tournament grounds. So you just can't play red cards. We're playing Frenzy, but that's a 4-drop that you can play later in the game. I try Order of Midnight. I really like Smith and Swordmaster, but I could see Order of Midnight being good. Stormfist Crusader. I really like it. I mean, if you can cast it, it's great. I won on the Mulligan to 4 earlier against the Esper Doom, thanks to Stormfist Crusader. Alright, opponent's dead here unless they have an answer. They probably just shock the Midnight Reaper or Ralph's Burst. Okay. Hopefully I draw a red source. Alright. Midnight Reaper dies. Opponent select that. Can I draw a mountain? No. Alright, pass the turn. You play both of them instead of a different 2-drop maybe. What's the different 2-drop maybe in your eyes? Because I could see Blackland's Paragon to be cut, but that card is very good with Champion because it does the first strike Death Touch combination. Is Stormfist Symmetric effect bad? Yeah, I mean, I guess Narset is bad, but... Alright, keep on attacking. Alright, they should be dead unless they do something bad. That is a removal spell, so it's not that hard. Yep. Alright, I'll pass again. Advices for control decks. Right now, control deck isn't the best place. I could see the metagame to slow down a little bit and then control deck to be back again. Maybe you want to be playing Sultai with like because that could be a very big problem for control decks. How good is Esper Doom? I don't like it. Alright. What did my opponent select? The bottom drum for Dream, so they must have found Expansion Explosion. So that should do it. Can you go for this end of turn? It is unlikely that they just don't have anything, but this could be lethal if they don't have anything. Maybe cut Midnight Reaper. I mean, you need to be on curve. You need to be on curve. I think the good thing, I mean, Full Marinite Knight is not great, but it lets you curve out. Alright. Okay, please don't have anything. Just die to my 3 damage. Just die to my 3 damage. No, apparently I will not die to my 3 damage. Alright. That's a card. I'm not gonna play Forever Champion here. I'm just gonna play the Stormfist Crusader. Do they have Explosion or something else? Have you seen Crookie's Adventure deck? Give it a try. Right now I'd rather finish the stream with this Red-Black Knight. I think it's a pretty solid deck, and yeah, I don't have much left in my time schedule. My time schedule is 9 to 1 p.m. So I try to be live every day from 9 to 1 p.m. Italian time zone. And I try to just list some decks at the beginning on Twitter and then play them to see how they are. I didn't like the green-black. I think mono-black has more power. The cards are definitely out there to be